Final segment, Gus. Extra time. Let's just get into it, okay?
Okay.
First question. Compare Gus Poyet in '97 in Chelsea to the Gus Poyet 2001 in Spurs. How different were you? Your mentality, the way you played football?
1997, just arrived in England. No English, not knowing the game. I had my first injury, which was bad, cruciate ligament, so I was out for a long time. Yeah, let's say that like kind of an experience for English football. 2001, I knew everything. Totally different, adapted, already part, know what to do, what is needed to do, you know, all the typical things that England I couldn't do. I'll make it just a quick one. Before I went to England, a good friend of mine played with me in Spain, Naim, told me, don't cheat, don't go down, don't try to score a goal with your hand, don't. And I was thinking, where am I going? You know, to a different planet. Then you are in, and then you realize why you cannot cheat, you cannot do those things, because if not, you're going to be in the newspapers every day in a bad way. So yeah, I think an experience completely.
Okay, complete the sentence. Just before I leave the changing room for the players' tunnel, I ...
Talk. I'm talking to everyone. I'm making sure that everyone is ready. They know the last things, the most important things. I'm looking around for them. I'm that type of person. I've been as a player, and I'm the same as a manager. As a player, for example, I always say I was looking for my game first, I promise you, first to do my thing, but also to look for the people around me, what they needed to do. You know, different ways of playing football and being, like in normal life. I always compare myself with my assistant. My assistant, you give him a job, he does it. That's it. If everything goes very, very well, maybe he will look around, but first he will concentrate on him and nothing else. Me, I will be looking for my job, and when I'm doing my job, then I will check the people around me that are doing that. Example, corner. I need to mark one, I mark my player, I get my player first, and then I check if you are marking your player, if he's marking his player, and I'm checking that everybody's doing that. So that's why maybe I'm always looking a little bit more than just one action, and that's why I would like to keep being a manager. That's the one. That's
the word. Okay. Now, if I wanted to visit Montevideo, what should I do there? What's the best thing about that place?
Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay. I think the only thing you can really do in Montevideo, apart from going down the coast, is to have a good barbecue, meat. That's what we eat. And we can always say that Uruguayan meat is better than the Argentinian, but the Argentinian, they won't be happy, so they will say, let's say that it's the same.
Okay.
But no, I will tell you just to get away from Montevideo. 142 kilometers from Montevideo. For me, it's the biggest resort, summer resort in South America, Punta del Este, which is a fantastic place. Now, you need to go in summer. Summer is December, January, February. End of December, beginning of January, the best time to spend in Punta del Este. I will really recommend that place. Montevideo is a small city, not a lot to do.
Do you plan your goal celebrations ahead?
No. I know that people think about doing certain things, but no, I don't. I like just to react, because you never know when you're going to score, and it's very difficult to know. Maybe one or twice you try something special, but most of the time I just like it to go crazy. What I remember in Spain once, unfortunately, dancing with the South American players, Argentinian players. We had a great atmosphere in that team. And
why unfortunate though?
Because of my dancing abilities, which are not what
not
people
so
think. Yeah, no, people think that South American we are dancing, but no, not me.
No, not you.
Not me. I mean, I had even problem dancing the balls on my wedding. So imagine, people was telling me, "Oh, you bad." Okay, thank you. I really like that.
What does your wife think though? That's more important.
She thinks I'm a bad dancer. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Who's your football idol?
It had to be a Uruguayan player. When I was young, in my favorite team, Peñarol, which was a striker, Fernando Morena, scored more than 500 goals. He was a top professional. I like it to watch him, what he was doing. Not to copy. When you're young, you try, but then you realize you are totally different to him. But yeah, he was the one I really look after. I was lucky to to having as a manager in Uruguay as well. So it was very impressive for me to be told what to do by your idol. So it was very special.
Now, you were telling me earlier that you've been a captain before. So as a captain now in a match, dying minutes of a match, okay, two players want to take the penalty. One is going to complete a hat trick. The other one is overcoming a goal drought. So who would you give the penalty to?
It's a good one, that one. I think it will depend on if the penalty is important to win or not to win. Okay. So let's say Poyet, if it's to win the game because you have to, last minute you have to win, I would probably give it to the one who is having a good game.
Okay.
Yes.
So the guy with the hat trick.
Yeah. Yes, probably. Now, if we are winning easily, 3-0, 4-0, then I will look for the nice side of me and give it to the one who needs a goal, which is nice. But only that extreme side. There is no time in football to be too nice. I think sometimes you need to be straightforward. What I like as a manager is to be in a position to decide. Because we've seen too many times now, no? Players fighting to take a penalty. I don't like that. So I like, if I'm 100% sure, I like to pick the penalty taker. And it's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. There is things that the player got the chance to decide on the pitch. I'm really flexible with that. You know, when to do things or not doing in a certain way or other. I give freedom. But penalty, which is very important, I like to decide. For example, at Sunderland, I saw Jordi Gomez in my second season taking penalties in pre-season, and I said, he's the penalty taker. And I name it. It was as simple as this. When Jordi Gomez is on the pitch, he takes penalties. No negotiable. It doesn't matter who you are, what you done before, what you're going to do after I leave. When Jordi Gomez is on the pitch, he takes penalty. And it was a pleasure to see the team accepting that, and most important, Jordi Gomez scoring every penalty. That made your decision very, very good.
If you could be someone else for 24 hours, who would you be?
I'm not going to go for the president of some country. I will go for someone who needs to do, for example, in a sport, an individual sport. I was very lucky to be part of a team effort, which you cover your bad days a lot. You know, sometimes you have a bad day and you got 10 players helping you to get through. I would like to be a tennis player, a golf player. When you are in your own, and the day you have a bad day, you need to work it out in your own. Nobody will help you. No one. You know, I don't even like the weather to help you. You know, hit the rain down so you have another day. That moment where you need to work out in your own how to make things happen. And that's why I like to be a manager.